Hi friends, welcome to today's class. Today's question is, an article is sold for rupees 240 at a gain of 25%. What would be the profit percent if it is sold for rupees 216? So this is also another important question, a very common question asked in competitive exams. So how to do these kind of problems using shortcut method? We get selling price is given, we don't know the cost price. But what we have to find out here, two selling prices are given. Okay. If the article is sold for rupees 240, there is a corresponding gain of 25%. And if it is sold at 216, what will be the corresponding profit percentage? So we are just reducing the selling price from 240 to 216. So what is the corresponding reduction in the gain percentage? From 25% to what gain percentage will it fall down? So that's a given question. So the standard method is to find out cost price, and then we have to again apply, and the second selling price is given, and there we have to give the cost price, and from there we can find out the gain percentage. But it will take some time, and so we are going for a shortcut method. So how to do this? By using the shortcut method. So we know there is a relationship between selling price and cost price. Selling price is equal to X into cost price. So if you write like this, from this X we can easily find out the gain percentage or loss percentage. Just refer to my previous video, my second video on using this equation, SP is equal to X into CP. That's the name of the video. You can just go back and see the video to be thorough with this formula. So here we can represent our first one. 240 is the selling price and 25% is the cost price. So how we can represent 240 is equal to 1.25 into CP. So whatever be the gain percentage, just give it after 1 point. So that is how we can represent by using this equation. Okay, 240 is equal to 1.25 CP because 25% is the profit gain. So we can represent like this. 240 is equal to 1.25 CP. Then what about our second one? Our second equation will be 216 is equal to, we don't know the profit percentage. We have to find out the profit percentage. So 216 is equal to X into CP. Now we can just divide these two equations. So 240 by 216 is equal to, so we need not find out the cost price. The cost price will be easily eliminated by dividing one equation by the other equation. So 240 by 216 is equal to 1.25 by X. So first we can cancel out by 4. So here we will be getting 60 and here we will be getting 54. And again we are cancelling out by 6. So we will be getting here 10 and this will be 9. So 10 by 9 is equal to 1.25 by X. So our final answer will be X is equal to 9 by 8. So it will be 1.125 will be our X. And from this we have to find out the gain percentage. So 216 is equal to 1.125 CP. So how to find out the gain? Just take this number. Just discard 1 and take out this number. So what we will be getting? And then multiply it by 100. So 0.125 into 100%. So our final answer will be 12.5% gain. So as we do more problems, you will be thorough with this method. So let's go to example number 2. By selling an article for rupees 153, a man loses 10%. For how much should he sell them to gain 20%? The same method we can use here. So it is given, when he sells for 153, he is losing 10%. This is a loss, minus 10% or 10% loss. And what should be the selling price so that he will be able to gain 20%? So let it be given by SP. So we are using our standard formula, SP is equal to X into CP. So when it is a 10% loss, how we can write the equation? 153 is equal to 1 minus 0.1 CP. If it is a gain, means we will be adding to 1. If it is a 20% gain, we will be adding 1 plus 0.2 into CP. If it is a 25% gain, we will be adding 1 plus 0.25 into CP. If it is a loss, we will be subtracting. Here it is a loss, 10% loss. So 1 minus 0.1 into CP. So 153 is equal to 0.9 CP. That is our first equation. And what about our second equation? we have to find out SP. So SP is equal to, it is a 20% gain. So it is 1 plus 0.2 into CP. That is SP is equal to 1.2 CP. Now we are just cancelling. We are just dividing 1 by 2. So we will be getting 153 by SP is equal to 0.9 by 1.2. CP and CP gets cancelled out. So that's the advantage. If you are using this formula, we need not find out CP. We can easily eliminate CP by dividing one equation by another. So 153 by SP is equal to 0.9 by 12. So 0.9 by 1.2. Sorry. So here just 3 and 4 we will be getting. And here we will be getting 51. 3 and 153 is getting cancelled. So we will be getting here 51. So our selling price is equal to, required selling price is equal to 51 into 4. So we will be getting the answer as rupees 204. So you will be more thorough when we go to example number 3. Let's go to example number 3. An article is sold for rupees 4,600 at a gain of 15%. What would be the profit or loss percent if it is sold for rupees 3,600? What is the question? When it is sold for 4,600, we are getting a gain of 15%. And what will be the gain or loss percentage if the selling price is reduced to 3,600? So that is what we have to find out here. By applying the shortcut formula, we will be having, we have to represent SP is equal to X into CP. The first SP is 4,600. And how to find out X? We are having 15% gain. So it will be equal to 1 plus 0.15 into cost price. If it is a loss, we will be having 1 minus. If it is a 15% loss, it will be 1 minus 0.15 into CP. Since it is a profit, we are adding 1 plus 0.15 into CP. So 4,600 is equal to 1.15 CP. That is our first equation. And what about our second equation? 3,600 is equal to, we don't know whether it is a profit or a loss. We are representing it by X into CP. Now 1 by 2. So what we will be getting? 4,600 divided by 3,600 is equal to 1.15 divided by X. CP and CP gets cancelled out. So no need to determine CP. We can just write the equation. So just by simplifying, we will be getting 23 by 18. Just we are cancelling out 0, 0, 0, 0. And 46 and 36 we are dividing by 2. So 23 by 18 is equal to 1.15. 1.15 we can write it as 115 by 100. So 115 by 100. Again we can simplify and we can write it as 23 by 20. And 0.15 is equal to 115 by 100. So 23 by 20. So 23 and 23 is getting cancelled out. X is here. So X is equal to 18 by 20. So it will be 9 by 10. Or X is equal to 0.9. When X is equal to 0.9, what is our answer? It is less than 1. X is less than 1. So it is representing a loss. And what is our loss percentage? 1 minus X into 100. So it will be equal to 1 minus 0.9. 1 minus 0.9 is 0.1. So 0.1 into 100%. So we will be getting 10% loss. So that's our final answer. So these kind of questions, the standard method is to determine CP and then substitute CP in the second equation and finding out the corresponding selling price or corresponding gain or loss percentage. But by using this shortcut method, there is no need to determine the cost price. You can simply cancel out the cost price by forming two equations in the form of SP is equal to X into CP. Just we have to know how to write in this form. If it is a gain percentage, X will be equal to 1 plus that corresponding gain percentage. 15% means it is 0.15. So 1 plus 0.15 into CP. If it is a loss percentage, we have to just subtract it from 1. 1 minus that loss percentage into CP. Thank you for watching.